Okay, good day everyone. This is Sir Andy at Sir Andy's Simple Tutorials, and for my today's video, I'm going to show you how to solve equations using MDAS rule. Yan, napakita ko sa inyo paano ba ginagamit paano mag-solve pala ng equation using MDAS rule. So alamin muna natin, ano ibig sabihin ng MDAS? M-D-A-S. Yung M stands for multiplication. Yung D stands for division. And A stands for addition. And yung S stands for subtraction. Yan tinatawag natin na basic fundamental operation or basic fundamental mathematical operations. Itong multiplication, division, addition, and subtraction. So, paano ba natin gagamitin ang MDAS rule sa pagsagot ng mga equations na nandito? Okay? So, nakalagay dyan kasi, since una ang M, multiplication. So, sabihin, multiplication muna yung una mong gagawin. Isosolve mo rito sa equation na to. No? And then, followed by division, addition, and subtraction. So, let us now solve this equation number 1. So we have 8 minus 5 plus 4 times 7 divided by 2. Okay? So later on, i-explain ko rin sa inyo mamaya, no? Depende sa situation mamaya dun sa multiplication tsaka sa division kung ano yung mauuna, kung ano yung susunod na sasagutan nyo na equation, no? Kung ano yung susunod na operation na gagawin na sasagutan. But this time, let us now answer first number 1. So, una natin kasi is multiplication. So, kukopy mo lang yung equation, 8 minus 5 plus. Ito yung unahin mo. Kasi multiplication yung una eh. So, we have 4 times 7 equals 28 divided by 2. Okay? So, ito na yung first part ng equation natin. Next, copy mo ulit kasi di pa naman tayo magsosolve ng ng subtraction eh. So 8 minus 5 plus. So natapos natin 4 times 8, 28. Ngayon naman i-divide natin kasi yung division yung nasa next ng rule, operation. So 28 divided by 2 equals 14. 14 times 2 equals 28. 28 divided by 2 equals 14. Next, susunod natin is addition. So kukopy lang muna natin si minus o subtraction. 8 minus 5 plus 14 equals 19. Sorry. Then sunod na 5 plus 14 equals 19. So 19 minus 8 equals 11. So the answer is 11. Yan. Next, number 2. Ayan, ito yung sinasabi ko. Pag magkatabi na yung division sa multiplication, tingnan nyo muna kapag minultiply nyo, dapat divisible siya sa number na i-divide nyo. Kasi nakasunod eh. Multiplication and then division. Kasi dapat yung answer natin is magiging exact dapat. No? So, pagka ganun ng situation, pwede mong unahin yung division. Pwede mong i-divide muna. Pero mostly, dapat talaga inuuna natin is multiplication according to MDAS rule. Pero, sabi ko nga kanina, kapag minultiply mo yung dalawang number at yung product niya is not divisible or hindi makakakuha ng exact na sagot doon sa number na i-divide mo, so it means, pwede mong unahin na mag-divide ka. Pwede ka mag-divide. Okay? So, unahin natin 16. Tingnan na natin sa kung multiplication na natin ha. So we have 4 times 5 equals 20. And then susunod natin is 20 divided by 16. So hindi pwede, walang exact na magiging sagot. Diba? So magiging decimal yung sagot niyan. So unahin natin, dapat exact ang sagot natin dyan eh. So pwede nating i-divide o unahin natin yung division. Okay? So, simulan natin. 16 divided by 4 16 divided by 4 equals 4 times 5 plus 7 minus 8. Okay? Next. So, yun na natin divide. So, followed by multiplication. So, we have 4 times 5 equals 20 plus 7 minus 8. Yung pagsagot nito pa isa-isa lang. Huwag niyong pagsasabay-sabayin. Malilito kayo niyan. Next. So, sunod natin is addition. So, yung basic rule lang din dito, laging pinakahuli. Subtraction eh. Laging minus yung pinakahuli. O kung wala kang isusubtract, addition yung pinakahuli. Ganun lang siya. So, next natin, 20 plus 7 equals 27 minus 8. So, ito yung pinakahuli. According to MDAS rule, pinakahuli yung subtraction. So, 27 minus 8 equals 19. Kasi 19 plus 8 equals 27. 27 minus 8 equals 19. So, that is our answer. Okay? Next, number 3. So, we have 18 minus 12 divided by 6 plus 7 times 2. Okay? So, since magkalayo si division at saka si multiplication, so kadalasan naman kasi nangyayari kapag magkatabi lang yung divide saka yung multiply, kung ano unahin mo. Kapag ginawa mo si multiply, kailangan divisible siya. Pag kailangan divisible siya doon sa number na i-divide mo sa next na operation. No? Pero kung divisible naman siya, you may proceed. You may proceed to the rule or to the next operation. So, 18 minus 12 divided by 6 plus 7 times 2 equals, so copyin mo lang yung equation dito, 18 minus 12 divided by 6 plus, unahin natin, 7 times 2 equals 14. Multiplication eh. Next. So, susunod natin is division. So, 18 minus 12 divided by 6 equals 2 plus 14. Next. 18 minus 2 plus 14 kasi yung kasunod natin addition, and that is 16. And then 18 minus 16 equals 2. And that is our final answer. Okay, next. So we have 30 divided by 2 times 4 minus 8 plus 9. Okay, katulad dun sa situation natin kanina sa number 2, tingnan muna natin kung divisible ba kapag minultiply muna natin. Kung yung ating first rule is to multiply, kailangan natin isipin na we always keep in mind na dapat divisible siya dun sa number na i-divide mo. Pagka sinagutan mo o minultiply mo, hinanap mo yung product. Okay, so 2 times 4 equals 8. And then 30 divided by 8. So there is no 30 to 8 when you count in multiples of 8. Nasa 32 na kagad siya, tsaka 28. So 8, 16, 24, 8, 16, 24, 28, 24, 32. 32 na agad nga siya eh. And then 40. No? Ayan. So, unahin natin yung division. So, since hindi divisible, pag minultiply mo, unahin natin si divide. So, 30 divided by 2 equals 15 times 4 minus 8 plus 9. Next, 15 times 4 equals 60. 60 minus 8 plus 9 equals 60 minus 8 plus 9 equals 17. 60 minus 17 equals 43. Okay? So that is our final answer. Okay? So thank you so much guys sa panonood ng aking video here at Sir Andy's Tutorial. And maraming salamat po sa lahat ng mga nag-follow na sa aking Facebook page. And kung bago ka pa lang sa aking Facebook page, ay huwag kalimutan na mag-follow, i-share ang video at i-like ito. Maraming salamat and God bless us all.